What attracted me to the story was the quality of the writing and the fact that it's a cracking story. Apart from anything else, it's a good old-fashioned thriller, you know. And plus, in the mix is all this fabulous sort of detailed, deep character story, which is, no, it's great. He's a guy who comes back to New Zealand after 17 years. He's a conflict reporter, like a war journalist, and comes back and discovers secrets and goings-on in his family, which he'd left under difficult circumstances. And as the film goes on and he comes back and meets people he hasn't seen for ages, old girlfriends and members of his family, the hard rock inside begins to crumble and crumble and crumble. And so it was great. It was a great sort of, the arc of the character was fascinating. Paul's the kind of guy who keeps everything very buried, his feelings, and he's kind of a man who can think and operate without feeling. One of the questions that Brad and I were talking about is why he comes back. I mean, he comes back because his father's died and he's been contacted by his sister-in-law, and but the interesting thing is why he stays there in this sort of central Otago, very small town environment, very kind of foreign really from what he's been used to. I think he stays because he, as you do sometimes, because you know it's kind of healthy to, and you know that you have to sort of go through something to achieve a kind of peace or an understanding. I keep reminding myself that he's written this thing and he's directing it, and which is mind-bendingly, you know, it's incredible. And yeah, so I think he's fantastic. Paul and Celia instantly find a kind of common bond and a common relationship and an ease in each other's company. His shoulders drop when he's with her. There's so much conflict in the story, and I think those scenes they have together they are the sort of heart of the film. They're the kind of, you know, or the piece of the film and the hope of the film.